Have you ever been told you're pre-qualified, you're good to go? Not so fast. One of the biggest mistakes I see buyers make is assuming that a pre-qualification means they're ready to buy a home. And if you're considering the all-in-one loan, there's another step that's just as important as getting approved. Making sure you actually understand how the loan works before you choose it. Today, I'm going to explain the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval, and why education is one of the most valuable parts of the all-in-one process. Let's start with a pre-qualification. Think of it as a conversation. You tell your lender about your income, your debts, your savings, and sometimes even what you think your credit score is. Based on that information, the lender gives you an estimate of what you may qualify for. It's quick, it's easy, and it's a great first step. But here's the catch. Nothing has been verified. No income documentation, no asset review, usually no credit report, no underwriting. It's simply an estimate based on information provided. That means things can change once documentation is reviewed. A pre-qualification is helpful for planning, but it shouldn't be the foundation of one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. Now let's talk about a pre-approval. This is where the real work begins. A true pre-approval means you've completed a loan application, your credit has been reviewed, your income has been verified, your assets have been documented, your lender has analyzed your debt to income ratio and determined exactly what you qualify for. In many cases, buyers can even be reviewed through underwriting before they start shopping. Now you're writing offers backed by verified information instead of assumptions. That gives you confidence. It strengthens your offer, and it reduces surprises later in the process. Now here's where the all-in-one loan is different. Getting approved is only part of the process. The all-in-one isn't simply another mortgage. It's a cash flow management strategy that happens to be secured by your home. That's why I initially spend 45 minutes to an hour with every serious all-in-one buyer before they ever decide whether it's right for them. We walk through an interactive simulator. We look at how income flows into the account, how monthly expenses impact interest, how liquidity is maintained, and how the strategy compares with a traditional mortgage. Sometimes the all-in-one is the best fit. Sometimes a conventional mortgage is the better answer. My goal isn't to convince you to choose one loan over the other. My goal is to make sure you understand your options so you can make an educated, long-term financial decision. Here's the takeaway. A pre-qualification tells you where you might stand. A pre-approval tells you what you've actually been approved for. But with the all-in-one loan education, it's just as important as approval. When you understand how the strategy works, you'll know whether it truly fits your financial goals. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave your questions in the comments. I'll continue creating videos to help buyers, homeowners, and real estate professionals make smarter financing decisions for years to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.